You're watching Pyro Power.
Feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you push it 40. You can never little bro me. You're on step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold decks, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready. My turn, on God, held steady. I keep dropping back to back. I keep going if you let me. I've been sitting at the top, looking down at those who left me. Promise I'm not being petty. I'm the one that envy. Brody moving states.
We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
So today marks the first day of Pride Month. And if you celebrate, you know as well as I do that just like every other year, a bunch of knuckle-dragging, mouth-breathing morons are going to crawl out of the woodwork and try to tell you that you have nothing to be proud of. Well, I say, fuck them. It takes a lot of guts to look the world in the eye and say, this is who I am. This is who I love. And if you don't like it, then fuck you. And for that alone, you have so much to be proud of. And just in case you've never heard these words from someone who looks like me, and just in case you want to hear them, you are so wonderful. You are so welcome here. And I am so fucking proud of you.
It's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
What is going on, everybody? We are here. I know it's a huge surprise. Y'all seeing Malcolm Luther King today, and it's not Tuesday. But I decided
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. What is going on, babe? How are you today? How are you?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's y'all neighborhood local celebrity Malcolm Luther King Jr. Yes, on a Monday.
Yes,
I come in peace, but if you disturb my peace, I will restore it by any means necessary.
I know that's right. Praise Jesus. Listen, and happy Pride.
How are you? Happy Pride.
Yes,
I wore my
happy
Pride shirt yesterday.
Oh,
I kicked it off yesterday.
You did. It is. I got some Pride clothes that I have not worn yet, so I'm looking forward to kicking them out and dusting them off.
Yes,
and
it's Pride
letting
Week
them
here
out.
in Los Angeles. This
Yes.
weekend, this Friday, kicks off West Hollywood Pride. So
Yes.
to all of my folks who will be hitting the streets this weekend, do it responsibly and
Yes.
safe, guys. We want you
Please.
all going home safely. So yeah, Be safe
What is
out
up,
there.
Cyrus? What's up, Michaela? How you doing? What's up? Listen, do me a quick favor, you guys. While you guys are doing this right now, while we're getting started, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Share. I don't care if you share it to yourself, share it to your mammy, your cousin, your uncle, whoever, and let them know we're loud, live, and in color. And if you are not a part of the Pyro Media family, please consider subscribing. It does help the algorithm. And if you are a part of the Pyro Media family and you're not getting notifications from either Twitch or YouTube or anything like that, you can go ahead and text Blaze, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423, and that will give you a direct text message when we go live or we upload new content. All right, let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about on today. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get into the first quarter of the thing. Let's get it. Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Like we said before, it is Pride Month. Okay, it is the first day of Pride Month, so happy Pride to everybody, to the Lebitiqua family, to the Lebitiqua.
I'm gay and I'm proud.
Oh my God. Anyway, also we have a new episode this week of the weekly review. I took off this past weekend because I needed to recuperate. It's been a crazy couple of weeks and I wanted to just rest this weekend, so I am recharged and fully ready to go. But we have a new episode this weekend, and this weekend we're going to be interviewing one of our own pyromaniacs, Mr. Keats himself. He's going to be talking about his book. We talked about it a couple of months ago, but we're going to go into in depth and have him on the show. So shout out to him, the author, the original Keats. So shout out to him. Also, like I said before, if you have not done so already, hit that like button, whether you're watching live or on the replay. We appreciate it. And also, welcome to all of the new subscribers. We appreciate you and all that you do. Remember, act right so we don't have to act up. Okay, praise Jesus. No. And we are going to be reading some fire letters this Wednesday, so make sure you guys send in your fire letters, pyropowerhour@gmail.com. If you have questions for myself or Malcolm Luther King Jr., you can go ahead and send in those letters as well. And like I said before, text Blaze, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423. And I think, subscribe. And if you want to bless the platform, if you're liking what we do and you love what you're seeing here, this stuff ain't cheap. So you can go ahead and use the QR code that you see on the screen. And also make sure that you are, or you can go ahead and send a cash out to $Pyro Media. We are going to be finalizing all of the new ways that you can go ahead and send a cash app to us, or it's not cash app, you can send funds to us by next week, so you'll be able to see all of the new ways that you can send funds to us and support the platform. What's up, Cupcakes? How you doing, Queen? Welcome to the show. Yeah. And also,
I just want to let everybody know that when you guys, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to finish this up real quick. Make sure you guys also join in our Substack. If you guys have not done that already, make sure you guys please sign up for that. We just dropped a new one last week. We're going to be dropping a new one for the month of June, and I believe a new Torch newsletter is coming out as well. So you can go ahead and get into that real quick. Did you want to say something before I move on?
No, go ahead, move on.
Oh, okay. And I just want to go ahead and drop the link here for you guys. Okay, hold on one second. Link. Yes. All right. So there's the link that's coming on through. Also, make sure you guys join in on our Patreon. We did drop a new episode of Uncovered last week. It was a really good episode, so make sure you guys check it out. Also, just a quick programming note: we will not be airing Uncovered this week. We have some surprise things happening in Patreon this week, so make sure you guys are signing up to find that out. But we will be resuming the series of Uncovered next week if you guys were interested in that as well. So make sure you guys tune in for that. We got a lot to talk about on today, but before we do, did you have anything? You said you wanted to, you have anything?
Oh no, I was just thinking about those fire letters, and I just want to let the people know on Monday night Kickoff that they can write me and use up some of those hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of therapy. It's gonna come in handy.
Yes, since y'all want to go to Cheyenne Bryant, who's not a real doctor, you can go ahead and talk to Timothy, okay? And he'll help you out. You can use pyropower@gmail.com, okay? Praise Jesus. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the breaking news here. Let's go. All right, you guys, we do have some breaking news as of this morning. The peace talks that were in negotiations between Iran and also the U.S. Have failed. They went down this morning. Iran has backed out of peace talks since the Israeli and U.S. attacks on Lebanon over the weekend. Also, there was a bit of a skirmish between Iran and the U.S. as far as fires over the weekend as well. Take a look at what's going on here.
All right, Simone, thank you. Well, according to Iranian officials, that country is suspending peace talks with the U.S.
They say it's in protest of Israel's military action in Lebanon. This weekend, President Trump rejected proposed changes of ceasefire.
Well, Leah Waldman shows us through these negotiations, skirmishes have continued.
Iran has suspended talks with the United States in protest over Israel's strikes in Lebanon, semi-official Iranian state media has reported. The Iranian foreign minister posting on social media, a ceasefire between Iran and the United States constitutes without any ambiguity a comprehensive ceasefire across all fronts, including Lebanon. Any violation of this ceasefire on one front shall be considered a violation of it across all fronts.
I think Israel is very intent on making sure that diplomacy would be one the U.S. is not.
The Israeli prime minister instructed the Israeli military to strike a Lebanese suburb that is a Hezbollah stronghold. Those plans were coordinated with the U.S., an Israeli source told CNN. U.S. Central Command said Monday it had successfully intercepted 2 Iranian ballistic missiles targeting American forces based in Kuwait and conducted what it called self-defense strikes on the Iranian military infrastructure over the weekend.
They do have their missile capabilities restored. They are a threat. They still have some air defense capabilities, but they're a bigger threat to our allies.
President Donald Trump had sent back changes to a proposed deal with Iran, officials said, insisting on tougher language about Iran's nuclear commitments and its pledge to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. In a Truth Social post, Trump claimed Iran really wants to make a deal, and it will be a good one for the USA and those that are with us. I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
So that's what's happening right now. What are your thoughts on all of this, Timothy?
I'm gonna tell you like I would tell like a kid. Look at my face. Look at my face. There is a reason that it took the Obama administration over 20 months to have the deal that was in place the last time.
Yeah.
If this fool did not have Obama derangement syndrome, he wouldn't have tore up the last agreement. Now we're basically trying to get back to the starting point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're basically trying to get back to point A. You know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. Like, we never should have got this war. Into this war. That's the whole nother reason why all the other presidents that they presented this same pitch to said no. But you're dealing with Bubba, the orange blowfish, and you have this idiotic situation.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's really I think one of the things that frustrates me overall with it is just like I just feel like we are really just kind of in a place where there's so much chaos and uncertainty with this president that I can't even predict. Like, I can't even politically predict what he's going to do next. And I think that's scary in and of itself. And it's concerning in and of itself. And on top of that, like, I just really am tired of this BS play of like, oh, you know, like the it's the double talk. I understand that people have to spin. I understand, you know, the political pundits have to spin things or whatever. That's their job. But this is like, you can't justify stupidity. You can't justify. You can't piss on us and call it rain. We see what's going on. We're not dumb, because honestly, at this point, it's like you're trying to insult our intelligence. It's like telling us that, you know, the sky is red when we clearly see that it's blue.
He's saying, oh, they need to make a deal. They want to make a deal. You want to make a deal.
Yeah.
You want to get that straight back open.
Yeah.
And at least get some guardrails back on these people. At least we had the inspectors to go in there and inspect the things. Their uranium wouldn't have even been enriched as highly as it's been enriched had he not take the sanctions off.
Yeah.
But here we go honestly, with Mr.
Like, I think, and then what gets me frustrated is that when we talk about some of the things like criticizing Trump, it comes, people take it and they try to spin it and say, oh, you're just pro Iran. I'm not pro Iran. I am a veteran of the United States Army. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like the interests of the United States are not important. Bottom line, I'm an American first, regardless of what issues are happening in this country, regardless of the things that our ancestors and fought for. At the end of the day, I'm still an American. And so American interests are always going to be at the forefront of my mind because I'm not Russian, I'm not Chinese, I'm not anything else. I'm an American. And so I want to make sure that America stays in power. So when you do stuff as a president, just willy-nilly thinking that it's just going to be cute for Disney, it's not. You're making a mockery of not only the United States, but also just our positioning within the world stage, and it's in really dumb. Yeah.
You're a clown, and you're making us look like clowns on the world stage.
Right. Michaela says, "I'm a pro. Let's blow stuff up. Let's keep everyone safe. That's not messing up the Constitution. You know, they say land of the free, home of the brave. We need land." Right. Child,
I say land of the free, home of the slave.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation, but we're gonna get into more of this stupidity more later on.
What happened to America first? Because nothing about this says America first.
It's never been
gas
America
prices
first.
Is high,
but that's the issue. Everybody keeps saying that. Oh, he was always about America first. He hasn't never been about America first. He's always been about Trump first. Period.
Trump first. Yeah,
right,
for sure.
So, all right. Well, let's move on a little bit. Let's get into the birthdays of the day. We are in Gemini season, so shout out to all of the. I know we're still here. Shout out to all of the Geminis.
Do Geminis get to celebrate their birthday twice?
Oh my God! Stop it. First and foremost, let's wish a happy birthday to the one and only Morgan Freeman, who was born today in Memphis, Tennessee. Morgan, obviously, you guys know Morgan Freeman is an actor, film director, and film narrator. Shout out to him. Happy
also looked like that since he's been born.
Yes, he has not aged. Like, it just seems like he just looks
he's
the same.
Been old since he's been born.
Hilarious. We love you,
Morgan.
We want to give a birthday shout out to Mark Curry, who was born in Oakland, California. If you guys remember, he was Mr. Cooper, hanging with Mr. Cooper in the sitcom on ABC, which originally aired in 1992 to 1997. So shout out to him. He also he hosted various syndicated series like Showtime at the Apollo and Nick at Night. A lot of shows on there. So shout out to him. Happy birthday to him. And last but not least, we want to give a happy birthday to Dennis Haysbert, who was born in San Mateo, California. Dennis Dexter Haysbert is an American actor. He is known for his roles as baseball player Pedro Serrano in the Major League film trilogy Secret Service Agent, Tim Collin in the political thriller film Absolute Power, and Sergeant Major Jonas Blaine on the CBS action drama series The Unit. He also played President David Palmer on the first 5 seasons of 24. He also appeared in the films Love Field, Heat, Waiting to Exhale, and Far From Heaven, as well as the science fiction series Incorporated. So shout out to him. He did a lot of work. All right. Happy birthday to everybody.
That is the original Good Man Savannah.
Yeah, that's a good man, Savannah.
That's the original. That's him. That's a good man, Savannah.
That's a good man, Savannah. Happy birthday to all of the Geminis. And shout out to y'all. Let's give a little Bentley time. I took a picture of him before we went. So yeah, look at him crossing his legs like the little queen that he is. Uh-huh. All right, girl. All right. Happy birthday. All right. All right. Anywho, we do have some things this week on the network. It's actually a light week this week, which is interesting. But this week on the network, we have a couple of different shows going on. Obviously, as you know, we have the Monday Night Kickoff, which is today. Tomorrow, we're going to come back to you with Pyro Power Hour with the Reality Tuesday. We're also going to
say,
we got a lot to talk about tomorrow. I can't wait. And we'll also have another Pyro Power Hour on Wednesday. There will be no Tammy's Take this week. We do have the Daryl Walter Show. We have Dirty Laundry and also Dr. Victorious, as well as Saturday's The Weekly Review. We do not have a Kwame Speaks. I have a surprise, so make sure you guys get into Patreon, so that way you guys can see what the surprise will be for Fridays. I just can't do Kwame Speaks on Friday anymore. I might have to move it to another day or move it to a different time on that day. But anyway, we'll let you know what's going on with that. I think that is it. Do I have anything else? I don't have the picture of it, but this week, there's a couple of shows that are coming, or movies rather, that are coming out this week. Scary movies coming out, as well as Masters of the Universe. So if you guys are interested in that, check those out. There's a couple of other movies that are coming out, but those are the ones that are just coming up to my head right now. Did you have any other movies, Timothy? Am I wrong?
Not off the top of my head, but what I'm excited for, which is reality, is the new season of Love Island, which premieres tomorrow.
Yes,
I'm looking forward to that. If you guys haven't caught up on or started watching Calabasas Confidential, put that on your watch list. And then if you're bored and you want to go back, I'm about to go back and rewatch Queen Sugar.
Oh yeah. Yes. All right. Well, so there's that.
That's on my watch list.
All right. But hello. Yes, I need to catch up on Euphoria. There's also, I finished The Testament, which I'm just sad that I'm done with it all, because I've been watching all of the Handmaid's Tales, and then now I just finished the first season of The Testament, which is amazing. But yeah, all right. Let's see.
It's so hard to watch TV with you.
Why?
Because you're always busy, and then I have to wait, and then I end up watching it by myself and get punished for watching it by myself.
Because you be going ahead of me. You shouldn't be going ahead of me. If we're gonna watch something together, we should be watching it together.
It'd take you 3 years to watch an 8-episode series.
Why you moving on my business? Yeah, let's move on. Anyway, you guys know that we have Black Excellence every now and then, but this month we're going to be doing Black Queer Excellence. So shout out to Pride Month. This week we're going to be recognizing the one and only Bayard Rustin. Okay, Bayard Rustin was an American political activist and prominent leader in social movements for civil rights, socialism, nonviolence, and gay rights. Rustin was the principal organizer of the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom in 1963. In 1941, Rustin worked with Abe Philip Randolph on the March on Washington movement to press for an end to racial discrimination in the military and defense industry. Rustin later organized Freedom Rides and helped organize the Southern Christian Leadership Conference to mentor Martin Luther King Jr. on nonviolent resistance. In 1954, Rustin worked alongside Ella Barker, a co-director of the Crusade for Citizenship. Before the Montgomery bus boycott, he helped organize a group called In Friendship to provide material and legal assistance to people threatened with eviction from their tenant farms and homes. Rustin became the head of the AFL-CIO's A. Philip Randolph Institute. Oh, okay. Which promoted the integration of formerly all white unions and the unionization of African Americans. I did not know that. During the 1970s and 1980s, Rustin served on many humanitarian missions, such as aiding refugees from Vietnam and Cambodia. Rustin was a gay man, and due to criticism of his sexuality, usually advised other civil rights leaders from behind the scenes. During the 1980s, he became a public advocate on behalf of gay causes, speaking at events as an activist and supporter of human rights. Shout out to this king and all of the work that he has done and continues to bring his legacy on to the world. So yes, Bayard Rustin.
Yes, there's a documentary about him. I want to say it's either Netflix or Prime or something like that. I watched it about a year ago, and this guy was like a gay activist gangster though. He was like the dude that MLK would call up and be like, hey, I need you to go over there and talk to these folks and handle it. This dude was like something to be reckoned with. So if you guys could, I don't remember exactly what platform it was on, but Google him and Google that documentary. It's a good watch, especially during Pride Month.
Yeah. Let me just look it up real quick. Documentary, Brother Outsider, the life of Bayard Rustin. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's on Netflix. It's called Brother Outsider. Yeah, it's called Brother Outsider, the life of Bayard Rustin. I might have to check that out. I don't think I've seen that.
It's really good.
Yeah, that might have to be
that
a watch
dude
for sure.
I don't want to misquote the doc because I only seen it one time, but from what I remembered of this guy, he's like a real, he was like the man. For real. And because he was queer, he had to play the background.
Right.
But
which, I mean, that's usually what happens.
You will learn in the documentary that there's a lot of things that wouldn't have gotten done without this guy.
Yeah. That's
very, very intricate.
Yeah, that's usually what that's usually what happens to us is that they will it's good. I see it. Oh, you've seen it? Okay. That's usually what happens is that they will put us in the background while we're trying to work and try to do what they need us to do, but they won't give us any credit or put us in the forefront of nothing because they can't be too gay friendly. We experience that in churches and civil rights movement politicians.
We
anyway,
can talk about that all day.
That's a whole nother conversation. Let's move on.
All
right, so that was our Black Queer Excellence. That's how it was our Black Queer Excellence for the week. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing if you have not done so already. It does help the algorithm, and it does let people know that we are loud, live, and in color. So thank you guys so much for coming in. And if you're watching on the replay, make sure you guys comment, leave a note, let people know that you were here and are a part of the conversation. Let's get into the second quarter of the show. First up, story of the day. Serena Williams is saying that she is coming back to the court. Tennis great Serena Williams is set to return to the court in the doubles competition at the HSBC Championships next week. Queen's Club has confirmed. Williams, 44, never officially announced her retirement, but it's been almost 4 years since her last match. Late last year, though, the 23-time Grand Slam singles champion started taking steps toward a possible return to action. Quote, Queen's Club feels like the perfect place to begin this next chapter, Williams said in a statement on the Lawn Tennis Association website. Grass has given me some of the most meaningful moments of my career. And I'm excited to be back competing on one of the sport's most iconic stages. Williams last played in 2022 when she lost in the U.S. Open to Australia's Tomovacek. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing the name, but at the time she did not use the word retirement. Instead, she was evolving away from tennis, is what she said. So, what are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts are, baby, you Jay-Z'd us. talking about you was moving away from tennis only to come back from tennis. I'm so tired of people Jay-Z us and retiring like 17 times. Like, stop.
Right.
And then people play tennis until they like super old anyway. So, girl, you never needed to retire, and you shouldn't need any money. Was that a money grab? Like, that's what rappers do. You know, that's what Jay-Z did to get you to buy that. What album was that? The Blue.
I would have just said, I'm taking a break. I wouldn't have said like, I'm evolving away from tennis. Because she never officially retired. She never put any paperwork or anything like that, and never said use the words retired. But like when you're saying I'm evolving away from a sport, that's usually indicating that you don't want to do it anymore.
Quit.
Yeah, and so like I don't know what that was about. But you do your thing, girl. You coming back? Cool, whatever.
She looking bomb.
I don't hate
GLP-1s. She looking bomb.
You know what? All right, let's.
So at least she gonna be looking bomb on the court. We need to have that, because not all tennis players. You know what I'm saying? They be looking kind of like Jovicic.
Let's move on. Okay, Clive Davis was hospitalized over the weekend. Let me just get the actual. Clive Davis. Let's see here. Yes, he was hospitalized in New York about 2 days ago. Let's see. TMZ is reporting a spokesperson for Clive Davis tells TMZ he was admitted to a New York City hospital Friday evening, where told he is suffering from an upper respiratory infection, and out of an abundance of caution, he was admitted to the hospital. His spokesperson says he is expected to be released in the next 24 hours. Clive, who is famous for his Grammy parties, has battled health issues before. In February 2021, he was diagnosed with Bell's palsy. So that's what is going on with him. No other information is given right now. So, yeah, that's what's going on with him. So I hope he feels better. And I hope all is well with him. Speaking of Clive Davis, Diddy.
Ooh.
Diddy is back in the city on these city streets. Okay,
that was not a smooth transition, because I was about to say Clive Davis was the original Diddy, and then you put up Diddy.
Allegedly, you're not getting us sued. Okay, all right. So Diddy is in these streets because he had there was a sex tape that was leaked over the weekend with 50 Cent's baby mama Daphne Joy. Now, apparently, Diddy stole her from him or whatever. I don't know what the actual thing was. But
that woman that make you make a documentary, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my Jesus. Anyway. And 50 Cent, he
50 been after Puff Daddy since he took that woman. And Puffy don't even want her. That's the crazy part.
Right.
Puffy don't want her. 50 don't want her, but 50 don't want Puffy with her.
But the things leaked, and so I for journalistic purposes went to research said leak, and this is what 50 Cent had to say. He said, "Free Diddy. He has gone through enough being born with no penis. LOL."
Oh,
that's what he said.
Oh,
now. In my journalistic research that I
you Googled Diddy's member?
I did not Google his member. I did see the video.
My Lord.
And yeah, Diddy.
Oh, Diddy. Oh, no wonder why he likes his woman. That's why he likes to see his woman with another man, because that makes sense.
I mean, it was just, it was
that make a lot of sense.
It was
that make a lot of sense.
It was
that makes a lot of sense. Like, That makes a lot of sense. Just think about it. He call up 1-800-DD and he have him bring over a big one. And then he gets to watch it in action. And in his mind, probably pretending like it's him in his mind. Because he know he can't do that for real.
Purposes. I was trying to figure it out for y'all. Okay, it had nothing. I
don't believe that. I'm not even gonna touch that. I don't believe that. I just think you was curious.
I was doing my due diligence as a journalist. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Right. That's what I was doing. I appreciate it. Y'all.
I wish I had a something to shake the table.
It was a little bit. How you know, Michaela? It was a little bit. How you know, Michaela?
Can somebody email me this video? I want to see it.
I got you, man. No, baby. Listen, I was doing my due diligence, and I just feel like I was expecting more.
No, you got to think about it.
Really
you got to look at the cars. You got to look at the jewelry. You got to look at a lot of things.
What they say. You know what they say when you have those type of situations, like those people.
When you got to be that flashy.
Well, you know what they say when they're talking about people who are narcissistic and people who are like, they're trying to compensate for stuff. Yeah, I can see now, But when you look at Diddy, like I looked at him, muscular, little, I was like, oh, he's having all these freak offs. I'm like, oh, well, he's got to have something.
But no one said that he was actually like the freakiest of the freak offs, or like if anybody was happy with him in the freak offs. Nobody said that he was like that dude in the freak offs. Nobody said that. They just said he was having them. And from the court documents, he be over there in the corner somewhere, baby oiled up. So that make a lot of sense. Oh,
he was definitely oiled up. It was just, I was just really, it was different. It was different type of, it was weird. And it wasn't a long clip. So it was,
it wasn't a long clip.
Let's move on. I am.
It wasn't a long clip.
I was just happy to go Lucky Squirrel on X, and all of a sudden that popped up. It was little.
Sure, Michaela.
Right. You didn't go see. You didn't go.
You're a journalist too now.
Michaela, you just find out.
All y'all fake journalists is the reason why they locked up Don Lemon. Y'all better stop.
I actually have a journalist license. Thank you. I do have a license. Thank you so much.
I don't think Michaela do. I don't think Michaela do.
You don't know Michaela.
That's nah.
You don't know what Michaela has. Anyway,
fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
If you guys are enjoying the show and if you are enjoying the platform, make sure you guys go ahead and donate to the platform by sending a Cash App. Use the QR code that you see on the screen or $ Pyro Media. And also make sure you guys support our newest sponsor, Ground News, where you can get all and find out all of the news media biases. And that's basically a great way. Speaking of journalism, it's a great way to check your sources. So you can go ahead and use that. I'll make sure that
I get all my news from Benita Betrayal.
Oh my Jesus! What is wrong with you?
She be knowing. She sit in the window all day.
Okay, let's move on. Anyway, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, I have a question for y'all. This is a question for the people. This was some wild stuff. Okay. The question is, are you for reals? Take a look at this. All right. Watch.
This is why you're being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driving. You drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Obviously not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up.
You just said my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had a
you
hand
didn't.
out. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
with the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you.
You didn't see me with my right hand.
Okay, so are you
saying that you saw me with my right hand?
I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have a phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you didn't have a phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration,
yes,
insurance?
I do.
So this was
you fucking moron.
That was so crazy to me. I did not understand what was going on with this. Like, I don't understand how you could sit there and look at this lady and like she's literally like, you said that you saw her with her right hand with a phone in her hand. She's telling you that she does not, and she's showing she does not have a hand or a right hand, that she's disabled, and you're still going in on it. Like you were so prideful, you couldn't even just say, "Oh, my bad, I made a mistake, my mistake," and move on. Like
what?
Like, it's just crazy.
That's too much like right.
And then come to find out, I did further research on it to get an update because it went viral. This whole situation went viral. The case was dismissed. She didn't have to pay anything. She did not serve any jail time or anything like that. There was no restrictions to her license. And the case was dismissed when she got there. She even had to go to the courtroom. Like, she was like, it was dismissed before it was dismissed because of lack of evidence. Yeah, girl, she didn't have a hand. Like, what are you talking about? Weird.
Who do you call when you can't call the police? Because my next thing was somebody call the police.
Call the police. It's hilarious. All right, y'all. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into the rest of the show. We'll see you on the other side.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. It's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it.
The news is divided. Ground News puts it back together, with coverage from thousands of outlets around the world in one place. So you can spot sensational reporting, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on. Beside every headline, you'll see who owns the source, how reliable it is, and if they have a political bias. Multiple perspectives side by side, giving you a well-rounded view of today's biggest stories. Visit ground.news to learn more.
Hey, it's Pastor Kim from It's Just Kim Live Show, and you're watching Pyro Media Network.
Hey, it's Dr. Nicole D. Vick from Dr. Victorious, and you're watching Pyro Media Network.
And a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it.
And we are black, y'all, by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. If you're just tuning in,
black, and
we are black. If you're just tuning in, make sure that you guys are. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does help the algorithm, and it does let people know that we are loud, live, and in color. And as you guys know, if you're not getting notifications from YouTube or any of the other places that you're watching us, you can go ahead and text Blaze, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the shizzo. All righty. Hope you guys are doing well over there. He's so stupid. All right, y'all. Let's get into the third quarter of the show. I have another question for you guys. Another question for the people. What would you do if you were in this situation? You're sitting out there, it's a hot summer day. You go, you look out the window. You're like, wow, it's a beautiful day. I want to go in my back patio and barbecue, or do something, or even just sit out and read a book. But then you look out your window before you open that door and let your puppy out or your kitty or whatever. You see this. Take a look. For those who are listening on the podcast, that is a mountain lion in Santa Monica, California, in a backyard.
Not Santa Barbara.
California. Not Santa
Santa
Barbara.
Monica. That's
Santa
the city.
Monica.
The inner
That's like a
city,
beach.
like the city of Beach City.
Yes. There's a kitty. Not a kitty cat. Not one of those like little purr ones. That is a big cat. Okay?
In an urban area.
Just chilling in your backyard. They will eat you. Okay? Eat. You will die.
Not me.
I'll be calling the nearest
Not
animal
me.
control. I'm locking all of the doors. I'm praying. No, I'm shooting. I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah.
play around
Where the
that.
heat?
That's not my. No. Because what if I would have left Bentley out there? Bentley would have got 8. Now, Bentley could scrap. But he ain't going. He can't go up against a damn mountain lion, a damn cougar.
No.
Okay? Bentley would have been destroyed. He would have been gone to smithereens. I'm shooting.
And you know the black people always get an 8 first, so Bentley wouldn't even went out there.
He wouldn't. He would have probably looked out there. He'd be like,
Nah.
That's crazy. Anywho.
But you know what? That is a direct result on some serious stuff of the wildfires.
Yeah. Yep.
Their habitats have all been burnt up. They're looking for food, water. So it sucks that he has to eat someone's pet now. Because that's what you'll see on the news next. 2 dogs got ate by...
Right. We already seeing coyotes and shit up in here. This is crazy.
No, you see coyotes walking up and down Crenshaw now.
Right. Like that's
no,
wild.
and I'm not even being funny.
Like it's not even funny.
We
like,
saw a
coyote
on Crenshaw and 104th. I am not lying.
Yes.
I got the video on my phone.
There was a coyote walking down the streets of LeBert Park. Like that's crazy. Wait,
and West Adams when we took Nick home.
Hold on.
Remember that?
In my state, it's illegal to shoot that type of animal. So therefore, I'm calling animals.
Oh, it's illegal here too.
Hell
But
no.
what you gonna do?
Listen, I got to protect myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what you gonna do? It's illegal here too. What you gonna do?
I can't. I'm happy all we have here in
I'm gonna have
Maryland
to
is
take
just
that.
bear and even those crazy. No, I can't. I don't think that they should be. No. Anyway, let's move on.
I just feel sorry for him. So, but it's gonna be me or him. It's gonna be him.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on.
Thumbs.
Crazy. Let's move on. Let's get to the y'all's president. This guy is like so annoying.
I don't know him.
Good things happened though. You know, this is some good news for us, okay? Because over the weekend, people actually got some damn brains. The pushback has been astronomical when it comes to the Trump administration and the Trump regime in my wording. Let's take a look at what happened recently with what's going on with Trump. Take a look.
Hey everybody, I want to share 2 really good things that happened on Friday. One is that a federal court in DC ordered Donald Trump to take his name off the Kennedy Center within 14 days. The court ruled that under federal law, only Congress can change the name, which they haven't. Trump is crashing out about this. He wrote a 1,300-word Truth Social post attacking the judge. Then he wrote another post blaming the judge's wife. So clearly this ruling hit a nerve. Two is that a federal court in Florida is reopening Donald Trump's lawsuit against the IRS to examine whether the slush fund settlement was illegal. This is at the request of 35 former federal judges who asked the court to consider whether the settlement is a fraud on the court and the product of collusion and deception by the parties. The judge has ordered Trump to respond to these allegations by June 12th. Both of these wins were the result of a lot of hard work by an organization called Democracy Defenders Fund, which has been doing heroic work fighting for the rule of law in court. They are actually representing me in one of my lawsuits against the Justice Department, which is pretty cool. The New York Times reported this weekend that 10,000 lawyers have left their jobs with the federal government under Donald Trump. That is 1 in 5 federal lawyers, which is quite alarming. But the silver lining is that many of these talented people are now working for nonprofits like Democracy Defenders, as well as state attorneys general who are fighting back against the Trump administration. Last week was the second week in a row that we got some really great court rulings right at the end of the week. Here's hoping that this week.
All right, y'all. So, what are your thoughts on this? I'm actually glad that they're taking a stupid name off of the Kennedy Center, because I just thought that was completely disrespectful. So good, get out of there. What do you say? We need to.
You are MAGA. Why would you even want your name next to John F. Kennedy?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Well, you know why. He's a narcissist.
He is like the American black white Jesus. Like it, when I was, see, I'm gonna tell my age. When I was growing up, you had Jesus on one wall and Kennedy on another wall. You know what I'm saying? Trump, why would you want to be anywhere near him or associated with him when he's all blue and you're all orange? I mean, red.
They're all orange.
Why would you even want to be there? Why? Why would you want to be there?
But there's more. There's more that's going on. Another blow to his to his efforts in the past month has happened. Take a look.
Finally, at long last, there is an idea on the table that is too toxic, too smelly, too horrible for Donald Trump. It's, of course, the $1.8 billion slush fund to pay Donald Trump's allies and cronies and supporters, up to and potentially including the violent insurrectionists who assaulted cops on January 6, 2021. That idea, that slush fund, died an unceremonious death today. A senior White House official confirming to our colleague Jackie Alamany news that was first reported by Axios, that the Trump administration's plans to drop the controversial fund are true. It's unclear at the moment how that part of the story affects the deal that it was part of, this deal with the IRS, where they agreed to effectively grant immunity to Donald Trump and Trump's kids and Trump's businesses from any and all tax audits and investigations now.
I don't understand. I don't even understand
say
how
what's
that
pissing me off before, because you
Yeah.
finna get deep. I just want to give my little shallow thing
Yeah.
real fast. Let me tell you what's pissing me off. What's pissing me off is they keep saying 1.8 billion, right? Let's call it what it is. It's a dog whistle. It's 1776. Okay, 1776. Okay, it's a dog whistle. And if the media they started calling it out at first, and then it was too big of a thing, and then they just rounded it up. Stop rounding it up. It's a dog whistle. That's what's pissing me off. But I digress. Go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right. It's all a dog whistle, and it's basically like it's veiled racism. Like, and
it's
and
not
some of
even
it is
veiled.
That's what I was gonna say. Some of it is not even veiled. It's just like they're just out there, just being blatant about it, and nobody like it's getting frustrating because it's like it doesn't seem like they give a shit. And then legacy media is not even really targeting that because they just want to be all kumbaya, and you can't be kumbaya with racism. You either have to face racism and hit it head on and slap it in the face, or you cower to it. And it's weird. It's all of this is weird. All of this is weird.
They're gonna keep letting this man do all of this unprecedented stuff, and it's going to turn around and bite them in their ass. Because if they get away with this, I am going to file a lawsuit against the CIA for the crimes against the black community.
Yep.
From the 80s.
Yep.
It affected me. I was unfairly treated by the government because my parents were hooked on drugs, and I missed out on a lot of things. That was unfair. We're gonna get our reparations some kind of way. Let this pass and see.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out because they.
That's not gonna pass. They already put it off the table. That's what that last clip was about. So they're taking it off the table on that one.
No, he has up until the 12th to explain it.
No. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's not going to pass. Number one, it's not going to get through Congress, even if he does try to push it. But then this morning, he's talking about that he's going to take it off. That he's going to like not even push it. Like it's just not even going to be a thing anymore.
Well,
so yeah. So I don't know if he's going to try to flip it and do something else.
Somebody put something in his Big Mac.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think he realized that because there was a huge Republican response to it as well. Like it's not just something that people are just looking at and saying, oh, it's all
stupid.
It's dumb and it's racist, to be quite honest with you. But that's not the only thing that's going on.
It's more stupid than it is racist to me.
To me, it's all the same thing. But there's other stuff that's going on. There is the 250th anniversary of America, the United States, and they were going to have what they call a Freedom Festival. Well, a lot of people that were originally on there to actually perform have backed out. Like Martina McBride and the Commodores and so many others. And it's even funnier because even Milli Vanilli just recently backed out of it. And how does Milli Vanilli, of all people, back out of it?
They can't even sing.
They can't even, they're fake.
Wait, didn't one die? One of them died.
Yeah, one of them passed
committed
away,
suicide, poor thing.
You can't say that word on YouTube. So
That's
say
right.
suicide moving forward. So YouTube will shut us down. So please stop saying that. So moving forward, like with at the end of the day, Milli Vanilli pulling out, or even all of these artists pulling out, it's just letting you know that the MAGA brand and the Trump brand just doesn't have that same energy that he used to have. But let's take a look at what's going on with this whole situation. Take a look.
This morning, President Trump is preparing to kick off America's 250th birthday celebration himself after several performers dropped out of America's state fair. The president now saying that instead, he may focus the country's landmark birthday on a campaign-style rally, quote, bringing the #1 attraction anywhere in the world, Donald J. Trump, adding the original event should be canceled and that the singers, quote, do nothing but complain.
Some musicians seem to have segmented their audiences the same way politicians have. But this is Freedom 250, and the celebration of the 250 is a nonpartisan event.
But several artists originally scheduled to perform disagree. Martina McBride saying she was initially told it would be a nonpartisan event, but that turned out to be misleading. She, along with Poison's Bret Michaels, rapper Young MC, and Milli Vanilli, backed out.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Vanilla Ice, meanwhile, has not, posting this is not a political platform. This is celebrating America's birthday.
This is the problem with Trump. He's a divider in chief.
President Trump urging organizers to cancel the fair, just like he canceled his involvement with the Kennedy Center after a federal judge ruled Friday that his name must come off the building. He'd wanted to close the performing arts venue for 2 years for renovations and is now suggesting the landmark will collapse both structurally and financially without his time and money. The president also lashing out at the judge, and he's frustrated at mounting legal challenges, including attempts to stop construction of his planned White House ballroom.
The ballroom will be right here.
While Democrats have argued Trump does not have the right to renovate the White House without Congress, the president says the opposition is just political.
Only because it's me.
Another federal judge has temporarily blocked the Trump administration's $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund. The Justice Department had created it to pay anyone who claimed they'd been unfairly prosecuted by the Biden administration. Senate Democrats are now launching a coordinated effort this week to try and kill what they call a slush fund. A court hearing is now scheduled for next month. Greg.
Yeah, so I feel like we're living in a monarchy. This is so stupid. It's so dumb. And Cyrus said it right. It's like, so a MAGA rally on our tax dollars. That's basically what he's trying to do now, and he's suggesting.
That's exactly what it is. It's him basically trying to make the anniversary all about his 80th birthday. That's what I see.
Yeah.
He trying to party on the American dollar.
Right.
On the taxpayer dollar.
That's exactly it. This
UFC thing, like I know they're paying for the fight itself, UFC is, but what about all the logistics that we have to pay for?
Right.
The security,
the advertisements,
the sanitation, the whatever else that we're paying for. Yeah.
Yeah. The hosting of it, you know.
Yeah.
So this is stupid. This is dumb. But what are we really surprised when it comes to this guy? Are we really surprised? Yeah.
No,
we're not.
I'm not, because I think he's I call him the orange blubber and blowfish. So that should tell you that right there. Oh,
right.
Dumb. He get on my nerves. I can't wait till he out of office and gone somewhere and sat down. Somebody need Medea in the White House to go get him together.
My God.
Tell him to go sit down. Go set your.
Hey, Dr. Holt, what's up, King? Yeah, so I mean that's gonna do it for us for tonight. But before we go, I do want to talk about something in our fourth quarter for our team huddle before we head out. And this reminded me, especially when it came to Pride Month, this reminded me of something that of a campaign that happened several years back, and it was called "It Gets Better." It was a "It Gets Better" campaign. And it really reminded me because, like, I started thinking about, like, you know, one of the main things I started thinking about was just how it is a privilege. The whole purpose of Pride is to be able to live your life in your truth. And, you know, I started thinking about all of those that even still to this day, I know we take it for granted, just being able to come on and just being proud Black queer men. But I know some people that can't, and still to this day, that, you know, don't live in their truth and have passed. Some people who have passed and have not lived in their truth, and have not fully lived in their actualization. And that's sad. But I will say, for those who are wanting to come out in whatever their truth is, whether it be any part of the LGBTQI plus community, it does get better. The initial shock of it all may shock your world, whether it be the people around you or even yourself, and you coming into a world, whether you have a great way of coming in to the LGBTQI plus community, because I know it can get overwhelming. And just having the actualization of living your life as is, it does get better. And you do get into a space of living your life and being comfortable in your own skin. And I will tell you this, that there's nothing better than being and living in your truth, loving in your truth, and just being your whole authentic self. And I'm not saying that you have to know who you are immediately. What I'm saying is that being able to freely live in this space, people like Bayard Rustin, people like Marsha P. Henson, like that, have really fought and paved the way for us to live in our truth. It wasn't easy for them, and it has been easier for us because of those who have paved the way. And so I say all of this because it's important to know that it does get better. If you are questioning whether you should come out or not, that is a personal journey for you. I never think that anybody should be forced out. I think they should make that choice. And whether it's rough or not, it's worth it to live in your truth. Of course, do it safely. If you're in like a super red world and a red state or super red space and you're not able to do that, like, be safe, but also be free, and live your life. So I say it does get better, and regardless of where you're at in the spectrum of the LGBTQIA plus community, regardless of where you're at in your journey of your sexuality, it gets better to just live freely. Whether you want to attach yourself to a label or not, just living your life freely is a beautiful thing. So that's all I have to say on that. Did you have any words on that, Timothy?
All I have to say is come on down to Sesame Street where the air is clean.
That's hilarious. I know that's right.
Because that was so eloquently put.
Thank you.
My mom said one thing, and I'll leave everybody with this. My mom told me this when I was a young kid. Anything that you do in life, son, if you're ashamed of it, damn it, don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. And on that, it gets better, and we'll leave you there. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you're feeling so inclined, please go ahead and bless the platform by using the QR code that you see on the screen. Or if you're listening, $ Pyro Media on Cash App. And also consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Join our Patreon. We got a lot of good stuff coming in this week. And also check out our newest sponsor, Ground News. There's a QR code right there for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Monday night kickoff. And thank you, Timothy, for joining on this Monday night kickoff.
No worries. I love being here. Hey, y'all tune in tomorrow because when the mic is hot and I jump on here to talk about these wives and these baddies, and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of Calabasas Confidential because it is fire. That is some good old school reality TV. You're gonna find a villain, you're gonna find somebody you like, you're gonna find somebody who talk too much, you're gonna find somebody that try too hard. It's everything. I'm gonna finish it tonight. But tune in tomorrow, y'all.
All right. We'll see you guys. Until then,
back and we'll be black.
Oh, whatever. All right. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay black, stay blessed, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.